With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by from...
A toss, left side, Johnson. And he's got room. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Following the incompletion on second down. They try the left side with Johnson. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Fourth down, Levis. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Well, they go play action. Here's Levis. They'll roll him out right. And he just gets second and 10. They go back to the ground with Johnson. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On third down, Johnson. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a 1 yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and the Titans hit the scoreboard first. They'll throw it with Stroud here, first and 10. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Juwan Jennings. Offense about set and ready to go. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And strong running here on the first 2 plays of the drive. He's got another first down on a gain of 12. The first down carry here for Johnson. And he's able to get across. Here's a second and 4. They go to Johnson again. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Play action now. Levis sliding out of the pocket. Got a man, it's Jerry Rice. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, first and 10. Defensively, I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. A Up the middle, Johnson. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Johnson going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. They'll run it with Johnson. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Chris Johnson punching it in from a yard away. And the Titans have regained the lead.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
And he'll get into the end zone, so that pushes the lead up to 4.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Stroud sets up the play action. Oh, this one incomplete. 2nd and 10. Stroud to throw yet again here. Dancing to his left. And this one is incomplete.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield. Incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing now is Stroud. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They're going for it. Here's Stroud. Airing it out for Olsen. That is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This is 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, Levis. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. On first down, Levis. Screen play, Johnson. And he went nowhere. He'll in for a loss of a yard. Levis. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Running from the gun, Johnson. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. Levis to throw off play action. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
There's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Chris Johnson, as the first half is winding down.
And the Titans will extend their lead. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business. To start the drive. They begin with a run by Davis. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. From the shotgun, it's Vick. Buying time to his left. Got a man, it's Jerry Rice. And nothing to speak of there after the catch as they get him right to the ground at the 37. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Vick will hand it off to Davis. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Michael Vick.
Got his man. That's Luke Musgrave.
They'll try the right side here with Davis.
He'll take it inside the 25.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's Vick.
Looking for Ridley on the out route. He's got him.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
First down, Vick.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, it's only the first quarter, but that's a quick shift of momentum. Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize. Put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked off by Amani Hooker. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
And partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
A nice catch there by Jerry Rice. And when you look at the yardage he compiled in his NFL career, it seems staggering at 22,985 yards. But let's put a little context with it.
Yeah, we ran the... And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Reggie Gilliam
there to make the grab.
And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it second down and 12. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline, inside the 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Calvin Ridley, 79 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll get in as they're back with it. Set to begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Levis back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
On second down, Johnson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 17-yard line. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
Steps away to his left. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Jerry Rice from 17 yards out. And the Titans go up by 2 touchdowns. Showed some of his set to get this drive started. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Now here's Vic. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
Well, defensively, they're doing everything they can to protect this early lead after giving up a touchdown on their last drive.
Vic to throw on 4th down. Being chased out left. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. Play action now. Levis. And it'll be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So here's Vic following the interception. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Javon Curse. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
And that is caught. It's Ridley. And he'll be knocked to the ground right there at the 22. On third down, Vick. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on fourth down. They will indeed go for it. Vick. Now he's forced out left. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Again, it's Vick. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. To throw, Vick.
Musgrave's got it outright.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 42. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Buying time to his left. He will find Davis on the left side complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So first and 10 now from the 30. Vick to throw it. And the throw left side with 4 seconds to go in the half. Here's the field goal unit onto the field. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So 2 quarters set and ready to go.
Levis to throw on first and 10 here.
Flushed out right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Now he's loose at the 40. 53 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game.
So you got the lead here in the second half. Obviously, you love big runs like that at any time. Here, you really like them.
And how about the confidence that's being exhibited by that offense now? They don't care what you're lining up doing on the defensive side. They want the big fella to carry the football and carry it often.
The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. Levis. Flush to his right. He's got his target. It's the
little bootleg here. Levis
out to his left. Johnson's got it complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. On fourth down, Mike Vrabel says, let's get 3 out of this. He sends on the field goal unit. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will extend. It's about set to begin the drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Dancing to his left.
That's laid out deep for Rice.
He's got it at the 15.
And he will go out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on first and 10. Throwing, Vick. Steps away to his left. Touchdown! Jerry Rice. A 15
up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. On first down, Levis. That throw right side taken in by the tight end Gray.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Up the middle, Johnson. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
58 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Levis to throw off play action.
On the move to his left. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory. Down at the 33. Johnson running right. And that'll... Again, it's Johnson. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Levis sets up to throw here. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 4th down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead. Even
ready to start this next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Vic now. He completes it to Ridley. And he's brought down. So with the yardage on that completion, he's now right at exactly 300 yards on the game.
And isn't that the magic number you get? All right, 300. That means it's going to go on a commemorative football to put on your mantle when they give you the game ball if your team wins. So much confidence flowing through him right now, throwing the football. I think it's permeated itself throughout the entire team. They feel good about what they're doing.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
It'll be Vic once more. Eluding the pressure right.
That's laid out deep for Rice.
And this is caught inside the 5.
And did he get in? No. They'll mark him out at the 1-yard line. Here's 1st and goal.
Here's Vic. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Forced out to, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Michael Vick punching it in from a yard away.
And the Raiders have made it a 1-score.
Now they have to convert, and then it's decision time, isn't it?
Yeah, so this is what all teams go through. You look at the clock, you're inside 2 minutes, look at your timeouts, make that onside kick. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by DeMonte Casey.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball.
And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
So with your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football.
Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
Throwing now, here's Levis.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
Levis. Being chased out left. And he is going to have a Titans first down. And